most driven girls together for 1 week. Back in June, I got to find out. My time at Girls State 2024 was a truly indescribable experience, but this is my attempt to put the magic of the program into words. One very important aspect of Girls State is taking time to honor our veterans. Each of us who were at Girls State to honor a specific veteran received an honor button with their veteran's face on it, and mine was of my grandpa Nick, who served in the Vietnam War. During dinner on the first day, the counselor of my city presented an invitation for me to share my veteran story at the flag raising the next morning, so I was the first girl to speak in front of all 418 Girl Staters for the whole week. And throughout the week, we each started up conversations about who our veterans are, what they fought for, what their service was like, and how they're doing now. And we learned why the red poppy is a symbol of how blood was shed during battle. And by sharing their stories, each of us left with so much respect for veterans. At Girls State, we built a whole new state from the ground up by electing officials at the city, county, and state levels. So girls stayed up writing speeches to get into office. And the first position I ran for was campaign chairperson of the Federalist Party, which I did not win, but I'm glad I didn't because that meant I could go on further to run at the county level, and I got elected as county clerk as a write-in candidate, which was exciting. It was a hard job because I had to give bad news to very passionate people, but hard situations can be made just a little bit easier by keeping a smile on your face. And another cool thing I got to experience was mock trial and moot court, because my school doesn't have these programs yet, but lots of girls came to Girls State with lots of mock trial experience, so it was a really cool thing to see. And I got to get a taste of my future rights by voting and supporting a political party. And the cherry on top for me was the talent show on the last day that I participated in. I performed alongside 11 other acts, and I dressed up as Rapunzel with my purple dress and my frying pan that I brought from home, and it was super fun. And I'd say the most important part was all the connections that I made during my time there. We were sorted into cities of around 30 girls, so there were some interesting challenges staying in the dorms, like the issue of 30 girls versus 4 showers that we figured out by creating a shower schedule. But we have a group chat that these girls still talk in every day, so I know I'm friends with them for the rest of my life, which is very comforting and inspiring. And I would have never met these girls from all over the state if I didn't have this amazing opportunity. So I thank all of you guys at the American Legion Auxiliary for helping us girls and boys to get there, because it truly was a life-changing experience. There was a ceremony at the end called the Pass It On ceremony, in which we each received a little candle like this. And they told us that Girls Day is an experience that you only get to have one time, but it shouldn't just be that one time, because it kind of lit a fire in each of us that will have the Girls Day spirit for the rest of our lives. And so we each went back to our home cities in California, and we get to spread the joy of civic engagement through our own communities. And I am very grateful that I got to experience that. So thank you, everyone.
Here.